Hello everybody, it's Lisa Brown from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. We're going to make a cute little ornament this morning. We're taking just a canning jar, a ring, and a lid, and I'm just going to paint it with some plaster Waverly chalk paint. Make sure when you dry this you don't burn your fingers because this lid will get a little bit hot. Once we have it good and dry, we're going to go ahead and do the outside of it. And it takes just a little bit more to dry this, and it's hard to keep the paint on it because it wants to dry just as soon as you put it on there. So you have to work kind of quick to get all the paint on. Once we've got this outer ring, we're going to go ahead and dry it really good. And then we're going to take this card that I've got here, and we're just going to take out that little girl there. This was just a piece of a picture that I had. I think it probably was just like the insert of a card or maybe even some scrapbook paper. And I'm just going to use my ring to put that on. I'm going to go ahead and just put some hot glue on it, and we're going to put it on that ring. Make sure it's adhered really good. And we're going to pop that inside with a little bit of glue. And make sure we tap it really good. Now I'm going to take just a piece of scrapbook paper and finish off the back of it because I don't want to see that white paper. We're just going to go ahead and cut this out. We're going to add some hot glue to the bottom of that and just finish off the back of our little ornament there. This turned out to be really, really cute. I'm sorry I'm out of the frame there. I didn't mean to get out. Now I decided to go ahead and I'm going to cover up the outside of this frame with some little tan and white trim that I have, and we're just going to go round and round. We're going to make sure we go right over that back piece of the scrapbook paper to cover up that edge as well. Once we get to our end, we're going to go ahead and just kind of go up a little bit. I think maybe 4 or 5 rounds will be enough on this one, maybe not even that many. I think this turned out to be a really cute ornament. You can use just about anything to make an ornament these days. You just have to kind of think outside the box. I think when I bought this, I think I may have bought this trim or this tan and white trim at Dollar Tree. Seems like it came in a red and white, a green and white, and this little tan and white. Now I'm going to go ahead and go up on the top part of the rim. And I'm just touching it down real careful to make sure I get it on that rim. This is going to be so cute. I just can't wait for you to see the finished product here. I'm going to go ahead and trim it off. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end of my trim there because it is like yarn. I mean, it's a yarn type of a trim, I guess I should say. I think this is going to be the cutest little ornament you could hang on your tree. We're going to go ahead and find a piece of cheesecloth that I had coffee stained, and I just pulled a little shred of it out, and I'm just tapping that in all the way around to cover the inside of that rim. And this kind of blends in really well with the color on the background of this paper here. I'm all tongue-tied this morning. Now I'm going to put just a little bit of greenery in. We don't need a whole lot, but we're going to stick some in there just to give it a little bit of something. And I'm just taking itty-bitty tiny pieces off of a pick. We're going to put a hanger on top of this here in just a second, but let's go ahead and add in some little red beads, red and white beads. Looks like little berries. Now I'm going to take a piece of jute and we're going to go ahead and tie it in a little knot there at the bottom. And I'm just using this to hold it down. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of go around my whole edge here. I decided to put another little piece around it. And I made sure my string was going to be long enough that when I reached the top, I had a little bit that I could tie into a knot. We're going to go ahead and do both sides until we get up to the top there. And I'm just using my pencil there to make sure it goes right to the edge of that twine that we use. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie it in a knot, put a little dab of glue there. We're going to hold it up and we're going to tighten it at the top and make us a hanger. I hope you guys all enjoyed this short little video today, and we'll see you guys all later tonight. Goodbye, everybody.